What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Guys, I have to say thank you so much because if you look up at the top right by my logo, we have officially broken 1 million views on my channel. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting, I really appreciate it. Clearly, I couldn't have done this without you guys. And yeah, so just had to say shout out to everybody. You're freaking awesome. Let's have a look at the markets. Where is the, there we go, too far down. Okay, so the market cap looks like it's $428 billion, so we're kind of not really doing much right now. We're just bouncing up and down in this channel, kind of between 415 and like 440, kind of just bouncing up and down. Bitcoin dominance dropping, but not by much. You know, it's still relatively level across the board. And if we come and check out the 24-hour change, we have Loom Network. Now, Loom Network, I think, is pumping because of the Binance listing. They just got listed on Binance. So anytime a coin gets listed on Binance, you know how that goes, guys. Centrality, not too sure about that one. Should look into that possibly. Fusion, we just covered that. And yeah, Redcoin, Stratus. Now, IOTA, we'll get into that in a second. Wax and Digibyte. Yeah, Nebulous, 0x, Mithril. Mithril up again. So, first I just wanted to kind of point this out real quick. Did you guys see this? So this was on CNBC, and they're talking about basically Bitcoin heading to the moon. So, uh-oh, guys, are we going to repeat that cycle again, or what do you think? So just check this out real quick.
This is the thing that's important. When it made its low on Feb 6, the market, of course, made its low on Feb 9th, we revisited that low and we held. And so now if I put the wedge back in this tight formation, here we've actually, for the first time, and this is quite precise, right? We literally touched that line to the penny, to the penny, to the penny, again and again. I mean, right off the lines, it's all technical. And then for the first time, we've come out through the top. I think there's more to go. So if you had to be long or short, I want to be long here.
So basically that was like the big thing. Everyone was like, oh, they're saying they should long Bitcoin, and CNBC's all pumping it up again. So last time they did that, you know, we remember what happened. Also, don't forget, guys, we do have Consensus coming up, and last year after Consensus, that had a major rally after that. So we could be heading into finally those sunny days that we've been waiting for in crypto. Speaking of sunny days, we have Bob's happy little BTC correction. So apparently somebody got really bored over here on TradingView, and yeah. What's crazy is you could still actually interact with it, though, which I think is hilarious. Also, there was this website that I was looking at, and they were basically just saying that this is just a line that they drew. Now, if you extend it out and you just kind of go like this, you see that this is what it would take for Bitcoin to become a $1 million coin. Okay? So we have a long way to go. So some of these price predictions are absolutely astronomical when you think about that. But the thing that people were kind of excited about was as we come down here, you could see that we are following that trend line. So if you kind of ignore all this crap that happened up here, you know, we're still following that trajectory upwards. So they're basically saying that it still looks very good for Bitcoin, even though, you know, sometimes it might look a little rough day by day. You know, so I just kind of wanted to point that out. Also, if you guys were on my live stream last night, you know, we were talking about the whole, is Ethereum, you know, a security, and could it be having these issues with, you know, the SEC. So basically right here, it says the Ethereum Foundation extremely comfortable that you know, Ether is not a security, co-founder Lubin says. So obviously yesterday, the Wall Street Journal reported that Ethereum is now in a regulatory gray zone, as they called it. And the Wall Street Journal's sources raised particular concern over Ethereum's first distribution in 2014, when the foundation raised over 31,000 Bitcoin at the time. At the time, that was only worth 18.3 million, which is actually crazy, in one of the crypto industry's first ICOs. The funds were then used to develop the Ethereum platform, and some regulators reportedly considered that investors were likely to have bought into the launch, anticipating that the asset would rise in value, thus being led to expect a profit based on the efforts of others. Well, I don't know what situation you don't buy into an ICO and expect it not to go up? I mean, does anybody buy an ICO and be like, yeah, I mean, it's probably going to totally tank after it hits the market. Let me get some. No. So, I don't know. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Let it go, guys. Just let it go. Please, you guys need to find something else to do with your time. So on the same topic of Ethereum, so we had that the peace between North and South Korea. So they said that the historical moment when leaders from North and South Korea met on April 27th and signed an agreement for peace between the two nations, it has now permanently been recorded on the Ethereum blockchain. So this 27-year-old game developer, Ryu, from South Korea, has coded the Panmunjom Declaration, which includes the line, "There will be no more war on the Korean peninsula," in both Korean and English, and stored both versions in 2 Ethereum transactions. He says, "I just thought it took too long for the South and North to give way to each other. After finding out what I could contribute to this historic achievement as a developer, I found the Panmunjom Declaration on the Blue House homepage and recorded it on Ethereum." So there you guys go. We have peace forever on the blockchain. Thought that was awesome. So over here, I just wanted to talk real quick. Now, this is actually a live stream right now. So this is AION, third generation blockchain network. They're doing the AION X developer conference. Actually, look, this is actually pretty funny. This is live. Watch this. Well, we'll just mess around with them. AION to the moon. Chat is disabled. Oh, well, that just spoiled my party. That's funny though. But anyway, guys, so I'll leave a link to that. It's happening live right now. It's the AION X Developer Conference. They're going to, I think Icon's supposed to be there. Wanchain might show up. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's happening live right now. So when I'm done, I will drop a link to this. You guys can watch the replay if you're not currently watching it right now. Oh yeah, guys. So for everyone out there that, after the nano hack, I just want to let everybody know that BitGrail is finally back and up and running. Moving on. So we have the city of Zion releasing their brand new wallet. Now, the reason that I'm bringing this up, I normally wouldn't tell you every time they have an update, but one of the things I wanted to tell you was there was that bug fix for claiming gas. So people were complaining. Now, I don't know about the button stuck on 0, but I know that this one right here, gas failing, failure to claim gas on the ledger. People were telling me that they had issues claiming their gas on the ledger. So if you have your NEO on a ledger, totally fixed. Download the new version. You can go over to, City of Zion and just check it right out. Right here, GitHub, City of Zion, or just Google it. They'll come up. So also speaking about NEO, the Neon Exchange posted this. They said, "We are proud to be at the European Parliament presenting a detailed look at the blockchain technology alongside great ecosystem partners." So you obviously have City of Zion, and then you have Moonlight. Now, Moonlight is a very interesting project coming out to be included in this, alongside of NEO, Ontology, Dahong Phase there, Fabio from City of Zion as well. So to dive a little more into that over here, you see that this is currently happening. This is going on for the next 2 days in Brussels. It says the Smart Economy Expo will introduce the benefits and facilities provided by compliant blockchain technology while showcasing several innovative projects. Okay, so that's going on. And for anybody that was kind of trying to understand what exactly is Moonlight, so Moonlight essentially is a smart economy workforce platform that aims to make it easier for organizations to identify and recruit talent. Now, right off the bat, somebody, goes, "Oh, isn't that Thor?" Funny you should ask. So it actually turns out that Moonlight and Thor have actually combined their efforts and formed a mutual partnership. So they're going to be utilizing this to basically help the gig economy, the workers find jobs, but then Moonlight is also going to be working in the background. They have a crazy matchmaking system. It's very technical. I mean, you have 2 of the co-founders of City of Zion as the lead, in this company. And the other thing I wanted to point out too about Moonlight is that they just announced that Neo Global Capital invested $1 million into them. Now, you're probably saying, well, yeah, it's a NEO project. NEO invested $1 million, of course. But they don't just give that to anyone. Like Neo Global Capital, even though it's Neo, it's a totally different entity. And just because you're on Neo, you don't just get an investment. You know what I'm saying? Some of the ones that they've had recently include Ontology, Trinity, and Switcheo. So I just thought that was really interesting. And the one thing about Moonlight too is, I had somebody tell me basically how pointless LinkedIn is anymore. Like you could basically write whatever you want. And then in order for me to really be able to figure this out, I have to actually call somebody up or fact check or do a background check and all this other stuff. So that's something that they're trying to solve by putting everything clearly on the blockchain, for everybody to see. Also, real quick, guys, I don't own any Oyster, but for those who do, Oyster Protocol officially says that the shells have been delivered to Kucoin. So they said further distribution will be handled by Kucoin and it is no longer in our hands anymore. So I don't know. I don't have any Oyster, but if you're holding it, you should have received your shells airdrop. If you didn't, you need to go talk to Kucoin about that because that's on them. Okay, so hopefully you guys all received it and everything went well. I know Kucoin's been having a little bit of issues lately, so hopefully you guys received that airdrop and everything worked out all right. So now, getting back all the way to back here when we were looking at this kind of 12% price increase from IOTA, the one thing I wanted to point out is that you do have the ecosystem, the IOTA Ecosystem website, which is ecosystem.iota.org, that just came out today. It's a very, very beautiful website. You can come check it out. It's really nice. I mean, obviously it's not just about the website, but I do like nice websites. So you can come and check this out. If you're interested in IOTA, they say join the ecosystem, building the future of distributed, decentralized, and permissionless technologies together. Share your projects, event, or tutorial. Request grant support from IOTA Ecosystem Development Fund, and share your skills and be an IOTA ecosystem developer. Get started, all this different stuff. So that's ecosystem.iota.org for anybody that's interested. Also, I wanted to talk about PChain because I spoke about PChain, I think it was like a month ago, maybe it wasn't that long ago. I don't remember. But a lot of people were asking me, like, is this project legit? It seems like a scam. Like, what is this? Like, I had a lot of really mixed reviews on that. Now, PChain, myself, I found it to be a little strange as well. It was really weird how they were utilizing the Ethereum virtual machine, but they were testing out the swaps with Bitcoin Cash. It just seemed really strange to me. And then I dove in a little deeper and I found out that this guy, Cao Feng, or Jeff, essentially, they call him like the godfather of blockchain. So basically, he had a series of tweets saying, "We're glad to announce PChain advisor Ken Huang, who has joined. He's a well-known block expert." You can see his credentials here. Then we have Daniel Wang, the founder of Loopring, Google Tech lead, co-founder of Yunrang Tech, senior engineer director at JD.com. I think most of us just basically know him from Loopring. So he's officially joined up as an advisor. And on top of that, you can see them right here having a panel discussion alongside Zilliqa, IOST, and ELF. So I just wanted to kind of point that out because there were a lot of people like, is this project legit? Is it real? I mean, it's real, but you know how that goes. The marketing in the East, it always takes like a month before it really starts making sense. And a lot of those projects, Internet Node Token, even everybody was like, is this a scam? So it happens. It happens. Moving on. So ICO season, guys, right? I was making a joke last night. I was saying, we have the summer blockbusters and we have the summer ICOs, right? It's almost like crypto has its own summer blockbuster season. So I thought this was really great. I found this article over at Crypto Potato. It says 10 signs you are investing in a bad ICO. I'm not going to go into it, but to highlight some of the points, it says the team is inexperienced in the crypto field. There is an existing company with 3 years experience and 20 workers. There's bonuses for everybody, right? Too many bonuses we know how that goes. So hard cap is huge. No real need for the token. No utility. Aggressive marketing, super aggressive marketing, where the marketing is more important than the project, right? Community discussions are of low quality. The public sale lasts way too long. Although EOS, that's a pretty long public sale. No signs of major exchange looking into to list the ICO tokens, and the market cap is already huge. So if you guys want to read into that, I will drop that below. It's not like the Bible of ICO investing, but I found it to be a pretty cool article. It points out some really obvious issues, but we tend to overlook them when we get excited and we FOMO in. So I'll drop a link to that below. Also, I came over here to look at this article. The original shark from Shark Tank, Kevin Harrington, is ready to take pitches on the blockchain. So I started reading this. There's a highlight over here that says what's cool about blockchain technology is now I'm sitting here on my couch and within seconds giving the entrepreneur a yes or no. So I read through this article and here I am. I'm thinking that he's going to end up talking about, you know, blockchain technology and all this other stuff. And then really it just kind of turns out to be a pitch for this project called Pitch. So it's a pitch for pitch, which is basically a place where you can pitch your ideas to sharks. If you have an idea, you want to pitch it. So you can just pitch your idea on Pitch. You guys get the point. Okay, so yeah, that was that. Also, let's talk about some news. So Barclays CEO refutes rumors to the bank opening to crypto trading desk. Basically, you know, he says cryptocurrency is a real challenge for us because on one hand, there is the innovative side of it and wanting to stay in the forefront of technology's improvement in finance. On the other side of it, there is a possibility of cryptocurrencies being used for activities that the bank wants to have no part of. Guys, can we stop with the whole Bitcoin is used for drugs thing? It's like, so are dollars. In fact, I bet you more people are buying drugs with good old, you know, George Washington. Well, probably not George Washington. That's probably some pretty bad drugs. But what I'm trying to say is there's probably more people doing illegal activities using actual fiat currencies than crypto. So get over it, guys. Get over it. But, you know, I do like to talk about adoption on this channel, and we are seeing blockchain coming to PlayStation. Let's check this out. So the blockchain solution covered in the patent by Sony is entitled Blockchain-Based Digital Rights Management and is intended to manage and store the user's digital credentials on the blockchain. So possible applications include the PlayStation Network blockchain-based DRM systems. They can be widely used by Sony to manage digital content user rights. The spectrum ranges from movies to music to games. The focus of Sony PlayStation. PlayStation Network lets you buy and play games online. Blockchain opens up possibilities to manage usage rights. There you guys go. So we have Sony looking into the blockchain. Now let's also talk about this. So we have the Mobility Open Blockchain Initiative, or MOBI, has revealed founding members including BMW, Ford, General Motors, and Renault. Also present among the ranks are the car parts manufacturers Bosch and ZF, as well as major companies Accenture, IBM, and blockchain industry groups Consensus and Hyperledger. So they're basically building this like automobile alliance, right? So rather than push a particular type of distributed ledger, MOBI aims to create common standards and APIs to enable payments and data sharing between cars, all in service of driving forward a new digital mobility ecosystem, from ride sharing to self-driving vehicles and everything in between. So Chris Ballinger, the CEO of MOBI, says, you really have to have common standards and common ways for cars to communicate, to identify themselves, and to make payments. But if each auto company is trying to develop its own car wallets in its own way for paying tolls, you know, providing a ride sharing service, etc., it just doesn't work. Basically, you're creating the Tower of Babel. So everybody wants that data. Apple has their CarPlay. Amazon is putting Alexa in the car. Microsoft Azure has their car system. Google has theirs. They say the car is the fourth screen and the next big data battleground. It is $1 trillion prize. So there you guys go. We have the Automobile Alliance coming to blockchain and a car near you. Also, guys, okay, I'm not the first person to talk about this, but I got to talk about this. So Oscar Mayer just made a free cryptocurrency you can redeem for slices of bacon. So it's the first ever cryptocurrency backed by the gold standard of Oscar Mayer bacon. Starting today, bacon lovers can go to Oscar Mayer's website and register for a chance to win a BaCOIN, which is a combination of the word bacon and coin, so BaCOIN. And it says currently, one coin will net you 28 slices of bacon. So one coin is currently worth 28 slices of bacon. Incredible, guys. But you know what, though? It's getting the word out, right? Silly as it is, people are looking at it. People are hearing about it, right? Cryptocurrencies. So really, whatever kind of PR it takes, as long as people are. Also, I love this Bitcoin logo with the two little bacon strips. That's pretty funny. All right, guys, so that's basically the news for today. But finally, I did want to say the cat's out of the bag. Crypto Candor, she leaked the news. I was trying to keep it under wraps, but she just leaked the news. So cat's out of the bag. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is UTC +4, myself, Crypto Candor, and the one and only Blockchain Brad will be doing a live stream. So if you guys want to ask some questions, you guys want to get involved, I think it's going to be a really fun time. I'm looking forward to it. So definitely, yeah, show up. Say hello. We'll be there. So can't wait to see you guys. That being said, guys, I wanted to thank you again for over 1 million views on my channel. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you. Thank you so much to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You know, I love to read all your comments. Yeah, get involved in the community. And yeah, I have no intentions or plans on stopping what I'm doing, guys. So if you keep showing up for videos, I'll keep making videos for you. Sound good? Sound fair? All right, guys. So that being said, my name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.